Tales from the Emerald Duchess is a roleplay-heavy, modified 4th edition D&D podcast and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. Follow us on Twitter and interact with the cast at @DuchessCrew. Previously in Dervla. Food Fight Part 2. The Foodening. You guys fought cheese fondue, banana cream pudding, a coffee dragon, and a pie beholder.
And we lost.
And you guys all died and poofed away in sparkles. You are currently waking up in the only word I have for it is medbay, but medieval medbay.
Infirmary.
Medieval medbay.
Infirmary.
Fantasy medbay.
Infirmary!
Fantasy medbay. And the High Priestess is watching over you guys as you come to. We resume.
Oh yeah, Fen's crying. She's not having a good time at all.
What the fuck just happened?
Yara's going to groan and rub at her head. Elven entertainment.
Malik sits straight up and goes, "Can we fight a pizza next?" I'm gonna fist fight a pizza with lots of pepperoni.
Why would you say that? Those are bigger.
The next thing I want to fight is those fucking elves. I want to run a shank through their throat.
She's standing right there, you know.
I'm aware.
She can kill you real easily, you know.
Lace flips them off.
Lace, you're supposed to behave. We're still in the same.
Okay, but they literally just tried to kill us, and why am I the one that's in trouble for trying that I don't care to be polite? They literally were like, you know what? Let's make them fight for fun.
We're alive. We're well. Okay. First off, we didn't die. It was magic. Second off, she wouldn't have actually killed us because she has us here for a reason. We're not dead. She's smarter than that.
I'm sorry, but did they get our consent to make us fight like that?
You accepted the invitation.
That's what that was. That was consent.
No. Technically, both Yara and I did not accept the invitation. Helen accepted and...
Okay. Oh, well, first off, you didn't have to join us. You really didn't. We told you not to.
Do we need to go over the ground rules for consent? Because if I was not fully informed of what my decision meant, then it wasn't giving consent.
You came because you wanted to follow Yara, not because you wanted to come, so that sounds like your problem.
Exactly, I came to follow Yara.
The thing is, we live in a world where right now we don't have a lot of power, and that was consent. That's what's considered consent, because A, we accepted. You came, which was you accepting it, alright?
But was it informed consent? No, it wasn't, because I had no idea this was going to happen.
I'm pretty sure Yara did, and that's probably why she was like, we shouldn't go. But at the same time, this was fun. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was great.
I'm not gonna lie, even though I was really scared, I would probably do that again. Now that I know that I'm not actually gonna die, sure.
Y'all need a food gladiator. I will happily volunteer.
If Kellum is close enough, or Orion, Laser's gonna whisper, when we get back to the ship, we're going over consent with this crew.
Orion just rolls his eyes.
I don't understand how I'm always the bad guy. I'm like, let's not kill an old man, and you're like, we hate Lace. Lace is like, I'm like saying, I didn't give consent to be in a bloodbath crusade thing, and you guys are like, it's your fault. Is that what you say? If someone's like, I didn't give consent and something happened to me, would you say it's their fault?
Well, I didn't give consent to be dealing with your stupid shit every damn day, but look where we are now.
But there's a big difference in dealing with someone you find annoying and then having no bodily autonomy and forced to fight for others' entertainment. Do you not see a difference in those?
You did not have to fight.
You didn't.
Well, I didn't know it was magic. I didn't know you guys would or wouldn't survive. I wasn't gonna leave you to die. You're my crew.
For one, I'm gonna say this, and I mean it with all the love in my heart. You expressed greatly how much you did not want to be here, did not want to be a part of anything that was going on here, how much you hated existing in this space, eating their food, drinking their drinks, and being here. And then when we got thrown into said battle, and I still believe it's because you were a rude ass, you can't sit here and go, well, you came here for Yara. You already said that. You didn't come here for us.
Yeah? Well, that doesn't mean I'd leave you to die.
I mean, you were kind of the last one to keel out there, so.
Exactly, so I kept fighting for you guys. Yara, I need you to back me up on this.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying much attention. It was sort of just a low droning noise. What were you saying?
Oh, I love you. That was beautiful.
Never mind. Wait, how is she feeling?
Y'all are weak. You guys died, so you guys feel very, very weak.
Water!
Wait, can she stand on her own 2 feet?
Yes.
Alright, Lace stands up and starts to walk out.
Do you not want to know what you get?
Oh shit, we get a consolation prize. Fuck yeah.
You did last a lot longer than we thought you would.
When did y'all think we was gonna die? Back at the pasta boys? Because they was pretty tough.
Honestly, at about the pudding.
The pudding? Oh, I'm hurt. That hurts my pride.
The pudding came after the pasta, dumbass.
I'm really thirsty. Is there water in here?
She waves her hand and a pitcher of water appears next to you.
Fuck yeah, water. And he starts chugging it.
For your valiant efforts, I will give you all a glimpse into the past.
A glint? What?
I'm sorry. What?
There's a fountain outside. The details are not important.
No, the details are very important. When you deal with magic shit, the details are always very important. I want it clearly understood.
The glimpse will be something that you have not witnessed previously. It is because the water is enchanted in this one fountain. I do believe that your captain wished to speak with me and Alia.
This is the sex thing, right?
No, Lace, it's not a sex. Shut the fuck up.
So we will do that while you figure out an order.
Oh, so who gets to go first and shit, right?
Exactly. Do not try to leave this room. It will not serve you well.
Ooh, okay, alright.
Wait, I want to know what that means. What'll happen? Will I die?
And with that, her and Orion leave.
Bitch!
Malik he's just wiggling his toes. Okay, so Fenn's gonna go first.
Lace, you can go after me.
I mean, Yara's gotta fit in the order too.
Okay, so it can go me, then Yar, if you're okay with that. Lace, and then Malik.
Fuck yeah. Still chugging water.
The water still tastes like mint.
It's very refreshing. Is it like an endless pitcher of water? Like it just never empties? Or like...
Yep.
Oh wow! Oh, I think halfway through, he just tips it back, he looks at it, he's like, this don't look empty to y'all, does it? Like shaking it, splashing it a little, he's like, the guys, if I'm the only one seeing this shit.
You are not.
I fucking love this place, and he starts chugging it again! He's just like, the night's where it's at, yo. But, yes. They got good food, good entertainment.
Yara looks very offended at that.
Oh, I'm sorry. He looks over her, he's grinning, and then he just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry.
Do you think if I asked the room for juice, I would get juice?
You would probably have to specify juice.
Apple juice.
Be more creative. Try pomegranate or something.
Pomegranate cherry juice.
Ooh.
What's a pomegranate? And what's a cherry?
Lace, would you like to try some of the juice? It's actually a fruit. Do you know what a fruit is? I'm sorry, that wasn't to be offensive, I promise.
Yeah, remember there was that lemon bar, and I ate that, and that was a fruit.
That was a fruit, yes. And then pomegranates are fruit, strawberries are fruit, melons are fruits, cherries are fruits, blackberries, raspberries.
Who's in charge of making all these fruits? They need to chill.
There's nobody in charge. There's just cultural, biological diversity in fruits. I have no idea what words I just said was. I've just heard them before and just like to replicate. Sounds smart.
Lisa has the look of like elevator music playing in her head.
Room, can I please have cherry pomegranate juice?
An intricately carved crystal glass full of red liquid appears on the bedside table beside your cot.
Chocolate with almonds, please.
Nothing.
Oh, damn.
And just drinks her juice.
Do I gotta wait for them to come back before we go to the fountain?
I'm sure you could try to leave.
Let's do it!
No, she said stay in the room, stay in the room. I don't fuck with that shit.
Okay, wait. What if So I assume it's just like if you walk out of the room, there's problems, right?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn your ass around and walk you right back in. That's what it sounds like.
Alright, so Lace is gonna inch over to the door and just stick her hand through.
You're gonna lose a hand.
Through the closed door.
She's going to grab a rag or like a cloth or something, and she's going to try and open the door. She's going to open it using the rag so she doesn't have to touch the knob.
You grab the handle with the rag, and you try to turn it, and it does not turn.
Is the door locked? Like, does it feel like it's locked?
There's not even the little bit of wiggle that you can get with a locked door. It just does not move.
So I think what Lace is going to do is take a knife and try and run it around the door frame and see if the door is real.
Where is she getting? Oh yeah.
Okay. Roll a thing. Let's count this as perception.
That's a 7!
The door seems fine.
The confidence in that.
Okay, so she's gonna bring it to the door knob, the part where the doorknob is, and see if she can just, like, what's going on there. Is it, like, deadbolt?
Are you hacking at the doorknob?
No. Like, okay, I want you to look at a door.
Okay, I'm looking at my door.
Alright. Do you see how there's a little bit of space in between the door and the door frame? The door should be closed, or else this does not work. Imagine running a knife through that to see what's going on with the door. See if it's like...
Right, so, there's the usual amount of resistance when you get to the latch, but other than that, nothing.
Yara, why isn't the door opening?
Because she told us not to leave.
Did you consider that maybe there's magic involved?
I was hoping there wasn't, and I was in denial.
This whole place is magic. Shit. I bet the ceiling's magic. Let me look at the ceiling and confirm if it's magic.
And I make it official that I don't like magic. It's stupid. Doesn't make sense. And I don't get it. If there was magic, then there should be, like, sparkles or some shit. The door shouldn't be, like, not a door because magic.
It's not. It is a door.
It is a door, it's just a locked door.
Oh, wait. There's this old joke my dad used to tell me. Oh, you'll love it. When is a door not a door?
When it's ajar.
Yeah! You know it too!
Oh, gosh.
Yara, where'd you hear that joke? My dad taught it to me.
What, do you think that I've been around forever and not developed a sense of humor?
No, I mean that joke in particular. There's a lot of jokes out there.
And there's a lot of books full of jokes.
There are books with- Wait, what?
Yeah,
There are books with jokes in them?
that's the whole point. There's books with everything in them laced. That's how people usually record information, is they put it in books so they can share it with other people. That's how that works.
You know what's a better way to record information? Shanties.
No, it's really not.
No.
One, not everybody can sing, and I don't want to put a lot of people through that. Not only that, but the mental capacity it takes to remember all the jokes in a shanty compared to just opening a fucking book and flipping to a page and saying it is so vastly different.
I feel like if you're reading, I feel like you'd have to memorize the jokes, because if you just pulled out your book in the middle of a conversation and be like, I have the perfect joke for this, you'd just be a fucking loser.
If you whip out a sea shanty for every situation, you sound like a loser to me.
Who doesn't love sea chat?
And with that, the door opens. Orion looks very shocked. Little bit of a smile under his shock. And he just goes and stands off to the side.
Did you have fun? What'd y'all talk about?
I had sex with them.
The priestess stands in the doorway. Did you determine an order?
Yeah.
Lovely. Follow me.
Malik goes to stand up and immediately falls. Like he didn't know how to use his legs for a minute. He just went boom.
She leads you guys through the corridors and just off to the very back of the temple, where a fountain sits. There's a single crystal chalice beside it, and the water itself looks iridescent.
Does it still smell like mint?
This one smells like cotton candy.
Ooh.
Now, which one of you was first?
Finn.
Alright. She motions to the chalice.
Fen walks forward and dips the chalice into the fountain, and then brings it up to her lips and drinks.
Wait.
Oh,
Sit.
sit? Oh, she sits down on the ground and then drinks some. she's doing like her meditation pose, kind of, because that's really comfy for her.
Alright. Fen, as you swallow the water, your vision starts to tunnel, and then it's completely black. And slowly, it clears, and you see something that isn't the temple room anymore. Your vision tunnels again, and you come to back at the temple.
She stands up and she just kind of walks over by Malik and just stands there. She's just not saying anything.
You good?
He
He just like pats her head like, okay. Alright, so Yara.
So she's going to take her drink. She's sitting on the edge of the fountain. A tear is rolling down her face as she's watching the image play out behind her eyes. And then her vision clears, and she's clearing her throat and moving off to the side. Alright, who was next?
Lace.
Lace.
Yara, are you alright?
I'll be fine.
Alright. So Lace is going to take the cup, take her bag off her, set the bag down, walk confidently straight into the fountain, sit down, and take a sip.
The priestess groans as your vision tunnels.
At least she bathed.
Yeah.
I'm not crying, you're crying! No!
Why do I feel like this is when the DM starts using pieces of our tragic backstories to hurt us?
No, I would never.
Anxiety. Malik is looking around, like reading the crowd, and he's like, "Oh, don't like this."
I can barely. Well, I think Lace will come to, and she just. There's so many emotions in her face all at once. But the only thing that clearly comes through is she begins sobbing quietly to herself.
Concerned whale noises. Malik's like, I'm not sure if I want to go in that fountain anymore. You good? Do you want a sea shanty to make you feel better? I only know like 2.
Hey, Kinsey.
Mm-hmm.
What are the walls in this space made of?
White marble.
Good to know. I think she's just gonna stand, and is there like an open door?
There is the archway leading out.
Yep, she's just gonna stand, try and compose herself, grab her bag, and just walk out the archway.
Alright, who's next?
I'm trying not to cry right now, Kinsey.
Raises flipper.
I can't believe you would do that! It hurts!
Malik, roll perception. Alright, you do find runes carved into the side of the fountain. Roll either Arcana or Religion to figure out what they are. But other than that, the fountain seems normal.
So that would be a 26.
You know that it's a prayer to the moon.
Oh, it's a prayer to... Oh, it's cute. But he can't read it because it's an Elven or something.
It's actually not.
Not? Ooh, what is it in?
A language not even Yara would recognize.
Malik kind of looks over, he walks over to the fountain, and he, like, squats. He pops the squat in front of the fountain and kind of runs his hand over the inscription. And he's muttering something that's not the inscription. He's just, like, muttering to himself a little bit. And then he takes a deep breath. And he just stands up, sits on the side of the thing, grabs the crystal chalice, takes a good old glass full of... Wait, usually they sip it. Has anyone chugged it?
No one's chugged it.
Chugging this bitch.
Alright. Your vision tunnels.
Oh god. Oh! That hurt way more than I thought it would.
You did guzzle down the water, so roll a 20.
That's a 17!
Alright, your vision continues.
Oh god. Fell back into the fountain like a dumbass.
And now your vision's done.
Malik has never thrown himself out of consciousness so quickly, or into consciousness. Like, he deadass lurches forward and just face plants. And he's like on his like forearms, like in a plank, like lays on his hands and knees, or arms and knees, and he just starts screaming. I mean, like, screaming loud. He's like punching the ground. He's like, fuck that. Like, he's so overcome with emotion, he just has to yell. And he's shaking really bad. He's like, God shakes.
Fen snaps out of the rut she's in and kind of walks over to Malik and puts a hand on his back because she doesn't know what to do.
It's like, oh, sorry, pat.
And she's just rubbing the small of his back, just trying to get him to calm down, but not telling him to calm down because it's okay to feel.
I don't feel like I have to roll for this, but he does puke up the water, because fuck that.
This is just me wondering, but is he puking it back up into the fountain?
No, he fell forward onto the marble floor. I'm assuming it's marble.
Yes.
Like, while he was screaming, he just started to gag, and then he just went, like, projectile.
So Malik, your vision continues. And your vision clears.
Confused! and traumatized whale noises.
Is there like a beach or some sort of waterfront that Lace can just kind of run to?
There is the big-ass lake that the city is built on.
She's gonna hear the sound of water and just run to it and sort of curl up and start sobbing. We'll continue sobbing. She already was, but...
Was your reward to your liking?
Malik is sobbing.
Yara's flipping off the priestess. They got what they needed to see.
Is Malik still on the ground?
Yes!
Okay. Fen's just like petting his head, but she's completely zoned out. She's just not there. And
Did Orion take a good old sip?
Orion got his back when he was having his private time.
I figured.
Right, so the priestess is going to clap her hands together. Do be careful when you leave. Some of my citizens don't take kindly to others. And she just leaves.
Had to find Lace wherever the fuck she went.
Fen nods. Back to the ship. Fen can still function, she's just not there physically, so she's gonna try to help Malik up. Fen's carrying Malik bridal style.
Alright,
Don't forget about finding Lace.
Yara and Orion move off the wall.
Okay, and then Fen's carrying Malik. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start walking out of the palace.
Temple.
Temple, yes.
So you guys walk, and you're walking. Just walking along. Walkity walk. Walkity walk, walk, walk. So Lace is going to be between the temple and the portal. But you guys are walking along the path. So as you get closer to the small island that the portal tree sits on, there's no light. The tree is empty.
Oh. Okay. Would there have been a front gate that we would have passed?
There is a front gate directly east of the portal.
Alright. I'll start leading everyone east to the gate. Does Fen know where it is? Do I have to roll like a history?
I mean, you could.
Okay. That is gonna be a 21.
It is a large white marble gate. Just straight ahead. Giant archway.
Oh, it's like right there. Okay, I thought it was further away.
I mean, it's at the other end of town, but it's massive.
Oh, okay.
Of course they would not let us leave.
What does that mean?
Well, they're elves. They're manipulative and
They're gonna play with us like
bullshitty, and this is exactly the sort of shit that night elves would pull. This is why I did not want to come.
I'm sorry you were forced to, Yara.
None of us should have gone.
Alright, let's just go. Let's just keep going. What happens when we get to the gate?
The guards eye everyone and let you through.
Cool. Okay.
Alright, so outside of the gate, outside of the magical city, the sky returns to normal. And it's about 10 a.m., so Orion becomes Callum. The grass around you is bright orange, the trees are purple and curly and whatnot, and there's a jagged path ahead of you.
We have our bags, right?
Yeah, let's say you guys grabbed your shit.
I just remembered that. I just would like a bed for myself to lay in and somewhere to lay Malik down.
Oh my god, she's still carrying Malik.
Yes, she is. She hasn't stopped. But that was a nat 20. I'm holding it for as long as I can. Strong girl.
We could go to one of the towns. There's more than just the city, or we could fuck off into the Feywild and never come back.
Sounds like a fucking plan to me.
The High Priestess controls the portals. She shut them down and is having you play her sick little game. Pick a direction and walk.
Fen starts walking down the path.
Following Fen.
Lace is just not gonna. Lace isn't saying anything. She's just got this look of just. She's not saying anything. She's looking straight ahead, and just no interaction with any of them.
Alright. You do reach a fork in the road. Do you go left or go right?
Is there any sign?
There's no signs. They both seem equally worn.
Left it is.
Alright. You proceed down the path for a while, and you reach a fork in the road.
Let's go right.
Alright. You continue down the path for a while, and you reach a fork in the road. You can feel there's something off. Definitely not normal. You continue down the path for a while, and you reach a fork in the road.
Why did saying fork in the road make you become British? Kenzie, you go. So you've reached a fork in the road. Like, is that the curse? Is that the fake curse that makes you British? Oh god, the worst curse out there.
How you feeling, Malik? Do you think you can walk on your own, or would you still like to be carried? Then pats his head. Alright, I guess we're gonna walk right. If I may be correct, this path is meant to throw us out of the way at some point. If you're right about the High Priestess, which I'm assuming you are, you're very smart. I guess, could we wait? Could we walk back?
I don't know.
Alright, as a group, everyone, let's walk back down the path from whence we came. Every time we take a new path, even the one behind us is new. So, if we go backwards, it still ends in a new place. Let's try the path one last time.
So you go backwards, and you reach a fork in the road. So you walk forward, and there is no new fork in the road.
Cool.
You guys are now facing north, and off in the distance is the faint silhouette of a town. Can I have all of you roll perception, please? So Malik, you notice Lace still has tears streaming down her face. Apparently that was a big oof.
That's how you're describing it? A big oof? Yeah, it was a big oof. You're not wrong.
Malik is still crying as well. So it's like, you don't care.
Yeah, bitch, you ain't special. We all traumatized.
Alright, so what the fuck's going on?
Lace is crying.
Yes, we've been new. Go on.
And she also has not talked in solid 30 minutes.
What a godsend. Go on. I want to know what happens when we get to the town.
Oh, you don't reach the town yet.
Nah.
We are actually going to stop before you guys reach the town.
Heck.
Wait, like stop, like in for tonight?
Yep.
Alright, good night, guys.
Night. Tales from the Emerald Duchess is a roleplay-heavy, modified 4th edition D&D podcast and is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. Follow us on Twitter and interact with the cast at Duchess Crew.